Good evening, Malaysia and the world. I'm Philip Golingai. I'm your host today. Today, Sabah Way Forward will be having a. We would like to introduce the Sabah Tourism Ambassador, that is Datuk Wira Lee Chong Wei, and we also have the Sabah Tourism Board, Noredah CEO Noredah Othman. So tonight we're just going to talk about tourism, and then Datuk Chong Wei's role as the ambassador for Sabah in terms of tourism. Before I start, I would like to show some because I think Datu's appointment is has technically meletup lah. It's actually an interesting choice and it's a great choice actually. It meletup, but it has also generated interest. And then when we share this on FB, these are the questions that people want to ask STB actually. So maybe we can see the slide, maybe one, two, three slides. Okay, this is from NG. She says that what's the catch for him doing this for Sabah? How did it all started? Who approached who and why? Okay, why is he better ambassador than any talented Sabahan, Sabah born? And then roughly that's the question. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, this is from Aurelia. Aurelia said, why LCW take up this role? What is his passion about Sabah? Kenapa Sabah? Apa cerita dia bah? Okay, that's how Aurelia will say it lah. Maybe. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, the other slide. Never mind. This slide first. Okay, this is Farida Stevens. She's a very distinct. She come from a distinguished family. She's from Tun Fuad Stevens' daughter. Her question is, Datuk Lee, where do you think your fame and promotional effort will be effective? Okay, now I'll go straight to the point, and then I'll ask Noredah this question. Noredah, what is the reason that the Sabah Tourism Board appointed Datuk Lee Chong Wei to be the Sabah Tourism Ambassador?
Thanks, Philip. Good evening, and good evening, Datuk Wira. Lee, it's nice to see you again, and thank you very thank you, Philip, for inviting us. Why? I know there's been a lot of question why, but firstly, perhaps we need to understand the differences between diplomat ambassador or brand ambassador. Brand ambassador normally represent a diplomat normally represents the country. You have to promote relationship. You all know that. But the latter, which is like a brand ambassador, is a public figure normally who has great influences. Yeah. So for us, when we are looking for tourism ambassador or when we're interested in a person, we always look at it as his persona, right? What is his persona? What is his influence? It's just like when we engage with a lot of KOL nowadays. We have been engaging with a lot of key influencers non-stop. In fact, we have a few in Sabah right now. Some are on the East Coast, so it's always an ongoing thing. But sometimes when you are engaging with one big persona like Datuk Wira Lee, who is known globally, who has brought Malaysia's name in the world of sports like badminton and known all over the world. Wow, isn't it? Even just like us, when we appointed him, it was like an uproar, good or bad, but it is an uproar, like you said, yeah. So it just shows how popular and how influential Datuk Wira is. So we look at it that way, and we are very pleased that everyone took notice, yeah. Whether the comments are good or bad, the main thing is that we woke up everyone, right? That's the main thing, is that we got everyone interested. So I'm very pleased that Sabahans are interested, whether they agree or not, but at least they're interested. Yeah, whether they understand or they don't understand, is for us to make them understand. And we hope that our collaboration with Datuk Lee will only give a positive result to us in Sabah, to our tourism industry, and to Malaysians in general. So I think Datuk Wira is someone who is a hero to Malaysia. Yeah. So if we want to collaborate with him, why not? And we're very, very pleased that Datuk Wira has gladly say yes to us. In fact, it's not his riding on our popularity. We are riding on his popularity, and we are so blessed that he agreed to it. I think that's the whole takeaway for us. Yeah.
Uh, okay, Noredah, it sounds like to sum up what you said is Datuk Lee is the bike.
Yeah, he is one of the best apa ambassador for Malaysia. Come on, even if it's not for Sabah, for the whole of Malaysia, everyone knows him, right?
Okay, I will saya nak tanya soalan untuk Datuk Lee. Okay, kenapa Datuk Lee setuju untuk jadi duta pelancongan Sabah? Apa sebabnya?
Thank you, Philip, for the tonight section and also the board for the Sabah. And I think this is satu untuk saya after retirement. And I think call me is one new challenges. And I think last time I also a lot the ambassador. A lot of Malaysia know I have a lot of ambassador and different company and different the product, right? And this is a different ambassador for the tourism for the Malaysian, yeah. Because Sabah also included untuk Malaysia juga, and satu negeri Sabah. Saya tahu after I agree, right? I agree untuk do the tourism Sabah. I think a lot the question and my Facebook, my Instagram, I posting and personal text and my messenger. I want to reply a lot for the message. Why you choose Sabah? I think I must agree also. Thankful for the Sabah board and just appointed me do the Sabah tourism ambassador. And sebelum saya mau buat ini Sabah tourism, this is satu untuk tanggungjawab saya juga. Bukan yang senang orang cakap apa. It's just agree untuk board and I think I must work a lot of things, right? Because I must know the Sabah tourism, how go to promote and this thing. Not easy to say yes and I do nothing, right? I also work very hard and just sebelum I agree, I also go to see the a lot and his presentation untuk saya how to Sabah. I think I just know is Sabah is very big and after the ambassador and a lot of people question mark and me why you choose in Sabah that macam tadi Philip cakap juga not in a now you section. I think a lot I post in my Facebook, my Instagram and just a lot of people message and I must reply. I think I not reply all and I just say sorry and here I cannot reply all and just I know and Sabah is a very big. I hope I can help for the Sabah tourism for this tough time. I think not in the Sabah, I think whole world because this pandemic, right? And a lot cannot travel and everything, right? And I hope so I can help more Sabah and a lot of people come and just visit for the Sabah. This is my main point. And I also thank you for the Sabah tourism appoint me. And I just agree. I don't say come back. I don't talk to my wife, right? My wife also say, "Oh, this is your new job." Because last time I do a lot of ambassador is a branding, branding. Just maybe a Samsung handphone, maybe the Yonex, my sponsor, the racket. This is a different ambassador for the must promote the Sabah tourism, totally different. And this is a satu after saya retire kan. And also I can do and new things. I can learn for the new thing. This is a satu untuk new challenging for me. Yeah, new challenge kan saya.
Okay. Thanks, Datuk. It looks like it's a peluang besar for Sabah to be bigger, as big as a world champion. We want to be world champion in tourism. Want to challenge.
Yeah, betul.
Okay, my next question will be to STB CEO Noredah. Okay, from sudah I think 2 weeks sudah kan since the announcement that Datuk Chong Wei will be there.
3 weeks. Tiga
minggu
lebih lah.
Okay, I'm 3 weeks old. I just realized. Okay, so how so far the 3 weeks? How's the response? I actually can feel it also. I see it on WhatsApp. It's really the word I use is they are meletup kan. But for you as the CEO, how do you see the responses of Sabahan?
Well, the responses have been mixed. Generally, a lot of people are happy and surprised at the same time. Yes, there are question. Ada yang bertanya kenapa orang luar bukan Sabahan. Tetapi I think many of us forget also that this is not Datuk Wira is not the first tourism ambassador. Ya, sebelum ini kita ada tourism ambassador juga. Different sports. Ada yang golfing dan ada juga penyanyi. We had Gary Chow who's very popular. I don't know Datuk Lee whether you know him, but Gary is Sabah born and he's very popular in China. So we had him too, and we've also had cultural ambassador like our untuk we've appointed them. You see, but I think the effect that Datuk Wira has is it's quite phenomenal lah. Right, so it's not that we have never appointed any Sabahan. We have done so at different capacity, whether it is cultural, whether it's sports. We had Ben Leong when he started in golfing, and we appointed him because we thought, wow, we have a Sabahan who is entering this world of golf. At that time, the likes of Tiger Woods were all such a big hit and all that. So that's why one of the reason we appointed Ben before. So we have done so, but like I said again, the effect that Datuk Wira has just shows how popular, in what level he is. Yeah. So and we're happy. We're happy that people take note, and our Sabahans, our Sabahans are always very passionate about the state, Datuk Wira. So please excuse us. Yeah. Mereka sangat, they love the state. Yeah. So they're all very passionate lah.
Yes, and also a lot of people just message and just either the message me for the Facebook, either Instagram. Why you not why I want the Sabahan? I say this is no my question. Must do the tourism for the Sabah. I think you want to go maybe 1 year have the 3 ambassador also can, right?
Betul.
Time, right? We same time can work together how to go to promote this Sabah tourism. And this is I question mark, and I say this no, this is my callback to board and Sabah the tourism. If you want to appoint 2 or 3, it's okay, right? This is also about how to kita promote untuk Sabah tourism. This is I reply for the some fans for the Instagram message and the Facebook message.
Thank you, Datuk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Noredah,
Yes.
Chong Wei mentioned 2 or 3 ambassador. I'm born in Sabah. I was in the airport that day, and the massage said that I look like Eric Chong. So can I be Eric Chong? No, Eric Leong. Eric Leong, the interior designer. Can I apply to be Sabah Tourism Board punya number 2nd or number 3rd punya ambassador? Boleh kah?
Philip, every Sabahan must be the ambassador for the state.
I agree.
Kalau whether you're appointed or not, all of us must represent our state in whichever way we can. So no problem. You may become the Sabah Tourism Ambassador in your own way. And we would very much love to have that.
Okay, so you nicely rejected me lah. Okay, but never mind. Hari-hari I always promote Sabahan. I think Sabahan.
See, you are the ambassador.
I am a Sabahan, so I'm ambassador lah. Biarlah you all don't want me, tapi I will. Okay. Okay. Next we go to Datuk Lee. I got a question for you. Okay, Datuk, apa perasaan Datuk bila menjadi seorang duta pelancong Sabah? Apa perasaan?
Yeah, first I'm very happy lah, and I'm very proud for I can get the Sabah Tourism Ambassador. And I hope so I can help the Sabah tourism. These more people know for the Sabah tourism, all the orang cakap tempat mana orang cakap is the best go to diving, the best go to holiday. I think a lot of people ask me how many times you go to Sabah, and I just message. Yeah, I know I less. I think last time I very busy for the preparation all the international tournaments. And I think I go to Sabah only 3 times, and only three times. The first is a Malaysia Open, and second is a Sokma. And the third is I think Super Series final in Sabah, and last I get the JP in Sabah. I think this is number 4th time, and I think Sabah tourism also arranged my time, and together the time he want to bring me go to Sabah, all the tourism, the place just explain to me, and I think I might bring my family together and my two kids and just know more the Sabah, the tourism. This is I can do more the promotion for the Sabah. I think this is a very important now my job and my promote for the Sabah and international whole world, not in the China. I think Noredah say I in China is very famous. I say why you know? I think he go to search in the China. I think I can just do my very best and just helping to the Sabah tourism. This is also my appreciation and just help for the Sabah tourism. And first thing you must hope and this pandemic just orang cakap COVID cepat yang mungkin habiskan mungkin orang tourism I think baru baru biasa mau datang orang takut juga this COVID kan, and this is a very important for the tourism also, and also me to do the promote for the Sabah. Is I promote is good, and this thing I think flight also this pandemic still going up the case. I think a lot of people also scared. This is a very important. This is a pandemic. I think Noredah also. I go to Sabah. He appoint me the ambassador. We also some lunchtime we discuss for this thing, and this is a very important. How we go to control all this COVID times. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Datuk. Noredah, I have a question for you. Datuk mentioned China just now, so I was like, hey, is it the target? So my question is, okay, how will Datuk Lee promote Sabah, and is there a target? Because when the day I was in Sabah, people said, oh, China market. Is it China market, or what's the target, and how will he promote Sabah?
Philip, I think, like I said earlier on, we are riding on his popularity and his persona, yeah. And although we have not really sat down to plan thoroughly with Datuk Wira and his team about the next trip here to introduce the key area, the key tourism product that we have to Datuk. I think the fact that he is also very popular in China, which used to be our key market, biggest market for tourism, and a lot of Chinese know him because of his field in badminton. And I think one of the reasons that Wira have not had the time to explore Sabah dulu because he's busy with his badminton.
Yeah.
Right? He's a world champion. How can you have a world champion busy doing other things, right? So now, like Datuk Wira said, dia sudah retire, dia ada masa. Dia ada, Datuk Wira hari tu said, now after I retire, I want to bring my wife for honeymoon. So he wants to bring wife honeymoon again.
Where you recommend in Sabah for honeymoon?
So
where do you?
We want to bring him to the likes of the islands in Semporna, you know. He has seen a bit of clips of Kapalai, and he's so teruja about going to the islands. So he also wants to bring his two sons. So now he has the time. So this is the time that he can actually visit beautiful places in Sabah. He's also into cycling, you know, and everyone goes cycling here, kan? So he has the time to visit beautiful places in Sabah, and then he can share it with his fans, his friends. As you know, tourism is all about word of mouth. His friends in China, all that, you know, who knows, one day we can have Lindan also with his family, all your other badminton friends to come here, right?
Sure.
So these are the things that we are looking at, and we would really like to show that to Wira that, you know, Sabah is beautiful, and you can spend time with your wife and your two boys here safely and be able to enjoy the nature. It's very educational for the two boys, and it is going to be a very beautiful trip for your wife too.
Okay. Since you were talking about promotion, etc., so saya nak tanya Datuk, bagaimana Datuk akan mempromosikan negeri Sabah? Bagaimana? Apa caranya?
Ya, untuk saya memang Sabah ya. Macam saya tanya orang China, all of my beside the friend. kawan saya. And I think Sabah semua orang tahu is a diving place. It's I think the best in the top 3 in the world, the diving place, right? Macam orang cakap sempurna. This is I think the best driving tempat untuk dia. And mungkin saya selalu saya ke overseas kan, orang tanya saya, where you come? I come Malaysia. And dia cakap, I've been Sabah. Sabah mana you pergi? Saya tanya. I like the diving. And diving is just sempurna. I think he's go a lot the diving in the Sabah. And this is satu mungkin banyak orang tahu is a Sabah is the best diving place. And this is I no need to promote. I think a lot of people know. And just now is I Sabah ambassador. I want to know more place. Not in the I think Sempurna, Simpadan. I think a lot the place we can go. I never been. Noredah cakap, I never been. I must been. Kota Kinabalu. And this is satu orang cakap macam orang cakap tak KL itu KLCC. Kota Kinabalu macam orang tahu KK mana Kota Kinabalu. This is a very important. Macam orang message itu orang semua orang tahu. Ya. Tapi this is satu saya tak pernah pergi. And itu hari saya ada bincang and board juga. Noredah, I want to arrange my time and I just go to this all the place and I must just do and some promotion and I know this place. Saya baru boleh cakap dengan orang, saya pernah pergi kan. Nanti orang cakap itu tourism ambassador itu tipu, tak pernah pergi tapi dia cakap aja. And this is a very important. And now it's a social media time. It's very important for me and I must do some research for the Sabah. And I hope so. I will arrange in time. I think that this pandemic is going down, right? I think board member also Noredah akan arrange untuk saya and the family saya just go to a lot the Sabah, the nice place and just and bring my family go to holidays. Yeah.
Datuk, you Datuk mention pasal sempurna diving semua. Datuk ada license diving atau tidak?
Belum.
Okay.
Pergi sana tengok boleh dapat license ke?
Just bagi advice, normally what my friend do, they take, ambil dia punya license di Kota Kinabalu, then ada pulau di Mutik, etc. I think 1 day, 2 hari, 3 hari, okay sudah, dan lepas tu boleh pergi sudah Sipadan. Yeah, Sipadan is like one. I don't have to describe lah. It's like Terra Merah. Okay.
Yes.
The next question, Noredah, is for Noredah, but it's in the form of a FB question. So if you can see this question. Okay. Next one. Okay. Next slide. No. Maybe go a bit on the further one first. The top 3, number 3. Wait, because we missed somebody punya. Okay, this one. Okay, this is from my friend Azhar. He's big guy from Labuan, very bimniaga person. These 2 questions are actually for Noredah. Okay, so I just read so that people given that the Chinese tourists will not come in drove this time due to the internal policies, how will Sabah position itself to lure the tourists? I think he meant other tourists lah. Okay, and then this one also, given that DLCY has little knowledge of Sabah tourism products, what are Sabah tourism plan to equip DLCW with the right knowledge and passion to market Sabah? So ini 2-in-1-nya soalan ni. Saya harap kau boleh jawab.
Okay. Thank you, Tuan Azhar Osman, for the question. Satu, given that Chinese tourists are not coming out yet immediately, belum lagi. But Sabah has always positioned itself as a nature adventure destination juga. We have not stopped promoting even during this pandemic. Kita belum berhenti, meneruskan promosi kita to the whole world. Especially to our immediate target markets, not only China, but to Korea. We have been doing quite a few promotion dengan Korea, even with the airlines in Korea. We even had, if you remember, last month, even in July and August, we work with several airlines, Jin Air as well as other airlines in Korea to have this flight to nowhere. So flight to nowhere in Korea, what they did was they sell the ticket to go to Kota Kinabalu, but actually it's not going to Kota Kinabalu. But Kota Kinabalu is so popular in Korea, so they buy the ticket, they actually fly, take off, and pusing-pusing atas Korean airspace, and and um, thinking, having a feel that they are going to Kota Kinabalu, that kind of trip. So these are all just part of our effort to make sure that we are still at the top of the tourist or the traveler's mind. Yeah. So not only just Korea, but we've also done quite a number of we like I said, we continue to bring key opinion leaders or influencers from Kuala Lumpur, from different places, to promote domestically. So since international border masih tutup, we promote domestically. And I think couple of days ago saya sudah buat live TV punya interview juga. We are going for Mata this weekend. Yeah, Mata first time ada physical travel show. So we will be there in a big way. We are going to be there as Malaysia's favorite destination. So like I said, it's not just to China, but we are continuing our promotion even to the European market, ya, melalui digital, melalui webinars, and we continuously talk to our partners like the airlines as well as the tour operators overseas. Yeah, so that is a continuous effort by us. We don't stop even during pandemic because we can do this like this. Yeah, we can do live, we can do banyak webinar with our partners overseas. Second question, given that Datuk Wira has little knowledge, that is why it's our duty to provide the knowledge to Datuk Wira so that when he next visits, he meets his friends and all that, he's able to impart whatever knowledge that he has. And we will also be bringing Datuk Wira, we're inviting him and his family to experience Sabah's key tourism attractions, the likes of Danam Valley, the mountain, the islands, and all that. Yeah. So we hope that we're able to work and collaborate with Datuk Wira Lee Chong Wei in that. I hope that answers the question. Yeah, Tuan Azhar.
I think Azhar is happy. Okay, Noredah, maybe I have a suggestion. Yang flight to Norway tu, why don't we provide? Okay, they're going Norway, tapi they can taste Sabah. Mungkin kasih dia Hinava sama Lihing, barulah dia Aramaiti ba in the plane. Kan?
Yeah.
So maybe lah, because food actually sells the country. For me, is food actually. I will go to a
True.
place just because of makan. Okay, maybe we just see Datuk patient sikit. We ask,
No
get
worries.
another, minta maaf, we get another slide.
Yeah.
Ada
Okay.
okay, Azhar, okay sudah. Si
Okay.
Farida, okay sudah. Okay, this one, this is for Noredah.
Okay.
Sammy Lee, tourism products need to be interrelated. Agree? Like
Okay.
F1, Shell and petroleum, Red Bull and health drinks. What is badminton got to do with tourism as a whole? Likewise, we always have sports tourism juga. I think a lot of people play badminton all over the world, right? So maybe Datuk Wira will have a good news for us in terms of badminton, how he can promote badminton in, perhaps tournaments here too and all that. So that can go correlate, like I said. But it's not just the sports that Datuk Wira does. Like I said early on, he started cycling, I believe. So I think that is one great tourism attraction that we have here. We are planning to, we hope we can bring Datuk Wira to go cycling with our Datuk SUT in Kota Belud, because it's beautiful area to go cycling there. Yeah.
Okay. I just remember one of my friend, Julia
Mm.
Uda. She has a question actually. Maybe Noredah can answer. What's the difference between sports ambassador and a tourism ambassador? That she wanted to know. I also cannot answer her pula. Maybe you can try. Minta maaf.
uh, Allow me. An ambassador is someone who, like I said earlier on, who has the persona, who will share their knowledge, yeah, to encourage people to actually look our way, right? Whether it's sports ambassador or tourism ambassador, it's basically we are riding on the popularity and the persona of Datuk Wira Lee. It's like, Datuk Wira, when he was here, everyone wants to take photo with him. Yeah.
I also
Everyone is
want.
so excited. Yes. So everyone was so excited that he is in town. So that just shows how how popular a person
Yes.
he is. Yeah, how popular a person he is. Yeah.
Okay. Could I just add, when people knew that I was hosting this, introducing Sabah Tourism Ambassador, actually
Mm.
a few people called me. They said, "Hey Phil, I want, like, for example, kalau boleh, Datuk Chong Wei flag off this Anwar Ghani punya dance
Mm.
ponyo."
Yeah.
He actually did a video inviting Datuk Lee, and then I have
Yes.
another friend. Actually, he's so popular that.
Yeah.
I also, like, people were asking me actually how to connect to him, etc., etc. Then I said, yeah lah, we see how or what. So yes, I agree, he's very popular. So I got a
Mm.
question for Datuk. Okay, uh, apa destinasi di Sabah yang macam Datuk ni nak pergi dan akan recommend di Sabah, yang mana ya, tempat mana?
Ya, untuk saya akan buat research and mungkin isteri saya mencakap dan juga and I think Sabah is a night. First itu saya cakap saya tak pernah pergi Kota Kinabalu. This is the first I must go. And second, Simpona and Simpadan. This is the satu saya mau pergi sebelum after saya retire. Memang sebelum saya buat ambassador in Sabah, saya plan also sudah mau pergi because I just go to first I retire, I bring my wife go to honeymoon in Italy. After go to Santorini, Greece, and after we go to Maldives, and after want to go to local Malaysian local and just go to holiday. And after this pandemic, I cannot go everywhere. And this is after pandemic ini. Memang sebelum itu Noredah just appoint me to do the ambassador. I have the plan. Maybe I might go to Sabah and this place because a lot of people, my friend, sudah cakap sama saya, oh saya pergi sana diving wah banyak cantik, lebih baik itu lebih cantik untuk Maldives. And you must go. I never been. And saya tak tahu tiba-tiba and I just go Sabah. I get some tourism minister in Sabah. I just meet in KL. After he said, he discussed with me, I want to appoint you, and I just discuss to a board member all agree. How you think? You agree? I said, yeah, okay. I have a new job after my retire. I think I never been promote this tourism. I hope so. I can bring more crowd. I think bring more international whole world know the Sabah, the best place. I think this is satu untuk tanggungjawab saya juga, and this is a different challenging untuk saya. And mungkin dulu I just challenging untuk career saya and just must get the best result, right? This is also I want to get the best result untuk tourism Sabah, and I hope so you can get the Lee Chong Wei, the tourism ambassador, have the good more popular come to Sabah, and also a lot of people know to Sabah the tourism. This is satu untuk saya punya target juga, and this is satu untuk dream saya, and because saya karakter different orang, saya mau buat satu benda, and I will just focus buat betul-betul bukan yang suka-suka, and saya harap saya boleh bantukan negeri Sabah and whole world, and a lot of people know in Sabah tourism and also the best place, not in the diving, right? Maybe Kota Kinabalu and a lot of good food and in Sabah. This is very important untuk saya. Yeah.
Okay. Datuk cakap pasal challenges. Bolehkah saya cabar Datuk?
Boleh.
Okay. Saya punya
Boleh.
cabaran untuk Datuk, saya boasting sikit dulu. Saya sudah 4 kali sudah naik Mount Kinabalu.
Okay.
Mount Kinabalu technically yang top tertinggi di Southeast Asia. Di Southeast Asia. Saya sudah 4 kali. Datuk fitkah naik Mount Kinabalu?
Ya, saya tak pernah cuba. Itu saya mau cuba, tengok saya fit lagi boleh naik lagi. Saya I think you should no problem untuk saya.
Saya rasa Datuk tak boleh lah, bukan senang.
Ya. I try. This is untuk saya kena challenge and flip. Yes.
Okay lah. I just joking. I think Datuk Chong Wei 1 jam pun sudah sampai sudah. Guarantee punya.
Yeah, I think Datuk Wira is still very fit. Hari tu dia main badminton, saya tengok it's out of
Okay.
it's different.
I think I nak buat ultimate selfie dengan Datuk di peak Mount Kinabalu, so kita ambil together di
boleh.
Boleh ya? Okay, janji ya. Okay.
Janji.
Thank
um,
you.
okay,
Yeah.
my next question will be for Noredah. Noredah,
Mm.
so in terms of what destination you will bring? Okay, just say Datuk Lee's next visit to Sabah. Where will you bring him beside Kota Kinabalu?
Okay. Datuk has been to Kota Kinabalu. I think what he meant just now was the mountain. Yeah, Datuk. We
Oh,
have
Yeah,
not
okay.
been to the
okay.
mountain.
Yes,
Yes, because we
Tapi
keep telling him,
he accepted my challenge sudah.
yeah,
So
Where will you
of
bring?
course, yes, of course, the first thing is that to introduce to him our World Heritage Site, which is Mount Kinabalu and the Kinabalu Park. And I said earlier on, we'd like to bring him to Denham Valley because it's one of our key attraction,
yes,
and to Semporna to see the islands and to also
yes,
experience our wildlife in Sandakan. So these are the key areas that we would like Datuk to experience. As
yes,
you know, our collaboration and our with Datuk Wira is only for 1 year, only for 2022. So we would
yes,
like to bring Datuk as soon as possible to see these
yes,
places so that Datuk can share his experience to the world
yes,
almost immediately. So
yes,
we hope that we will be able to also document the journey that Datuk goes, when he arrives, while he's enjoying his trip with his family. We hope we are able to document it and we can share it with the world how our world number one badminton player, is enjoying himself,
yeah,
after retirement
yeah,
in Sabah. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, thanks for the question. We got two more FB slides that
Mm.
is actually forwarded to Noredah. Okay, this is from my friend Julian Kiwat ni. Mother is very
Yes.
famous, Agnes Kiwat ni anak ni.
Yes. The
Okay,
mother.
dari
Yes.
Kolopis ni. Okay, I just read. What is Sabah's content compared to other countries in the region that makes tourists want to visit Sabah? Okay, that's one. Taken the context of natural habitat aside, what can DLCW, in his duty as ambassador, bring in tourists when badminton is a Asian sport? So, Noredah can answer this one.
Um, Sabah is known not just to regionally, but all over also. Like I said, one of our strong traditional market is Europe, yeah, the UK and all that. And I'm sure the UK also is familiar with that Wira because there's an All England Badminton Championship, right? So, right, Dato'?
Yes, yes, yes,
So I don't think they don't know that we really uh,
yeah,
and it's and correct me if I'm wrong, Dato' Wira.
yeah,
Badminton is not just an Asian sports. There
yes.
is, yeah,
International.
it is an international.
Yes,
If it goes into the Olympic, what does that
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
Olympic is a worldwide sporting event.
yeah,
So badminton is in the Olympics. So I don't think it is only Asian sports. So
yes.
correct me lah if I'm wrong, Dato.
No, no,
I
no,
play badminton, but I'm not a champion guy, a
no, no,
champion
no.
person. But I know
Okay.
Denmark plays badminton. Yeah, they are the
Yes,
top badminton players.
yes,
In the there's all England
yes,
championship. So it's
yes,
not an Asian game only.
yes.
Yeah.
In
So
like in all England is a favorite tournament in the
mm,
England. I think it's
mm,
a Pading Lama punya tournament, and
mm,
always people remember all England tournament.
yes,
It's
true.
my career, and always badminton is all England, always is the bulan tiga, and after Chinese New Year everybody want the preparation for the all England. This is very
Mm.
important, and also my career is a favorite tournament in my mind. This is all England is
Ah,
very important because last time I younger, right? I still young, and people win the all England. I think everybody is happy because this is
mm,
how the people say this one is a longer tournament. It's a very special tournament. Always I go to all England. You just walk in the stadium, you can feel, and this tournament is very special. People and
mm,
say it's tennis. People say Wimbledon, right? You know
mm,
Wimbledon, and people is
mm,
very
mm,
focused on Wimbledon. This is the same, and
mm,
it's a same in tennis. Is how to say the all England is very very people say unique, and you can
mm,
feel the different feeling,
mm,
because all England also same and different, and people say Malaysia Open, Indonesia Open, Singapore Open is a great is the same, it's a great is the same, and you can
mm,
feel the all England totally different. You can go into the tournament. You can see the lighting and just beside and it's a fan, and you can feel the feeling is totally different. Same and people say the world championship and people say it's a what the Olympics tournament, and this is always my career is all England is in my mind is very very important, and I like to play in England. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We have the last. Thank you, Datuk, so much.
No problem.
About the history of All England. Okay, we have
Yeah.
this last question actually. Okay,
Mm.
this last question is by Beverly Joman. She's a very famous social activist, Beverly. I think she's a social activist. Okay, okay. Her question is actually she said "Kopovosian" means hello or hello.
Yeah.
He asked what. But I think this one you already answered, Sudani. This one you answered. So
Mm-mm.
I go straight to Noredah lah. Okay,
Boleh.
first, SATAA recently
Uh-huh.
announced that they're getting help. Dia a bit soalan pedas ni, okay? Announced that they are getting the help of beauty queens to promote Sabah as a tourism destination. Do you think that this is a sexist approach? It is it high time and overdue too? We stop using beauty contestant in marketing Sabah. Isn't the beauty of Sabah enough to promote us the world? And maybe Bev say handsome, I should have been promoting Sabah. So we must give chance to the lucky lah. Maybe that's the question lah. So okay, it's seriously.
Okay.
How do you see it, Norida?
Thanks. I know Bev. Yeah, I know she's very passionate over her thoughts and all that. So thank you for the question. Yes, Sata. I think recently, a couple of days ago, did say that they are promoting tourism because currently they are having the virtual travel fair, which is organized by SATA, and they are also working with the Miss Malaysia. World, I think Miss World Malaysia, yeah. So they have to also promote Sabah. I think there's no harm in anyone, whatever gender you are, to promote Malaysia, Sabah, in particular, to promote Malaysia and in particular Sabah. Um, for us, it is the knowledge. What can you impart to the people that you know? Yeah, we don't look at the gender. Yeah, I think when it was said between, I think it was memang Sata was working together with Miss World Malaysia. Yeah, correct me if I get it wrong. I'm not into beauty pageant also lah. So Miss Malaysia World. So it's another way to promote tourism. It's through the persona, through the people that we meet, through the people that are going overseas. And they recently had they featured Sabah, even though during virtual Miss World Malaysia, they had it virtually, but they showcase Sabah's holiday destination, Sabah as a holiday destination. So that is still another, we try our best in whichever way, in whichever platform, to promote the state. Yeah. So it's not looking at the gender specifically. It just so happened that they were working with Miss Malaysia World. And for us, in that respect, also we also work and promote our culture through our unduk ngadau. Not because they are women, not just because they're beautiful, but they are elected, or they are not elected. What do you call? They're chosen. Yeah, there is the person who's chosen as unduk ngadau represent the important culture of the Sabahan, especially the Kadazan Dusun, especially during May, which is very important. Everyone, maybe we get Datuk Wira to come here during May also next year, right? To
Yeah.
enjoy, to actually see what our culture is, Datuk. Our
Yeah.
culture is so different from Semenanjung, yeah, because we have got
Yes, I
such a
know.
varied, diverse culture here. So it is
Yeah.
very interesting. So we
Yeah.
promote our culture, through our unduk ngadau also. And it so happened that during the Mata Fair, we are also bringing our unduk ngadau, Maya, who was crowned this year, I believe, to share, yeah, her experience as someone who can talk about our cultural heritage. So we don't look at the gender. Yeah, it just so happened that they are female, and yeah.
Okay. I got one more. I think question kan. There's a Julie Jidwin question? Kalau tidak, I will read it out. Julie, no, next last. Uh, Oh no, never mind. Next, okay, never mind. I think I forgot to put in. Actually, Noredah, you mentioned apa tu? You did mention uh lah, tidak kena apa. Okay, never mind. Actually, Julie also asked. Actually, Julie Jidwin, she asked, but we forgot to put it. Like, what other festivities other than Kamatan that Datuk Lee Chong Wei can go ataupun apa? Maybe lepa-lepa ke apa? So, what other festivities in Sabah that you would recommend him to go?
Because lepa-lepa is in Semporna, Datuk.
Yeah.
You know, if we don't know yet whether it's being organized this year and next year. It is also a good opportunity to see it before you go to the islands in Semporna. You
Yeah.
know, enjoy the Regatta Lepa, which is held every year, sometimes in March or April. Yeah, so that is one. So we have so many festivities here where we can actually include the cultural festivities at the same time coming here to see the tourism attraction. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is actually the last soalan sudah, soalan
Mm,
terakhir.
mm. Oh,
This
okay.
one, mungkin you will go for supper after you listen to this question. Okay, soalan dia untuk Datuk Lee. Okay,
Yeah.
apakah makanan kegemaran Datuk dari Sabah? Apa yang
Yeah.
makanan?
I have the no time go to try to local food, and I always last time I just go to UT and I might have the tournament. Always I like to eat Sabah the seafood. It's a fresh, also very cheap, and I think a lot of friends bring me go to eat a lot of seafood. I think it's very fresh, and also last 3 weeks and last month I think I go to Sabah. Also a lot of my friends in Sabah just bring me go to eat the seafood in Sabah. Yeah, and
Okay.
I think second I want to go in a plane and just go to I think the tourism the see the all the Sabah. I think this is I must go to what try to a lot the Sabah local food, and at least I know and Sabah local food, and also this is a very important untuk saya lah. At least orang tanya saya, wah, what the Sabah have the local food different and this thing. I think this is satu very important untuk saya and promote and food also. And nanti orang tanya saya tak tahu, and I think this is very important untuk saya.
Okay. Terima kasih Datuk. Yang ni is the last slide. Ni
Yeah.
last slide. Okay, this slide I introduce nanti dulu. Last slide sekejap. Okay. This slide is, if I'm not mistaken, this guy is Chris Wee. He's from Melaka, if I'm not mistaken, tapi terkahwin orang Pinampang near my kampung in Sabah. So this guy, I think he speak Kadazan they're 100 times better than me. So this is his, this is his macam cadangan lah untuk Datuk. Okay. Okay. Saya describe dulu lah. Okay. Okay. He said you must know how to makan butod. Okay, butod is how to say the
sago worm.
Sago worm.
Yes.
Okay, Noredah, can you serve him bila dia di Sabah ni? This is recommendation ni.
Boleh.
Okay, Datuk, will you eat butod?
With you, Philip, we will have you as our guest too.
Ada payahlah, saya makan nyucap lagi bagus.
Philip, I think I go and one Noredah bring me go to try and this food. I think you try first, and I just follow you, Philip. because you is the Sabahan, right? And then you
betul.
I just follow you.
Oh, okay.
At this just now you want to try mah, and you just mau lawan saya, now I lawan you balik.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Wah,
One
Datuk
Noredah
berani.
betul saya cakap.
Ya. Okay, Datuk berani challenge saya. Okay, boleh.
Yeah.
Okay, set sudah. Noredah atur, I will challenge kau.
Boleh.
Okay,
Kita
cabaran
bisa diatur.
terima. Okay,
boleh.
Wah, you cover me, man. I'm very angry. Okay, so sudah.
Bukan tadi you challenge saya, sekarang saya challenge balik. One to fair, right? One Noredah betul kan? Jadi dia challenge dia, saya challenge balik one to one.
Oh, okay.
One to one.
Okay, the third challenge, saya challenge kau lah di badminton court.
Boleh. This is more easy for me.
Okay, challenge lah.
Can.
Tapi bagi chance lah. Boleh.
Boleh.
Okay, the next
Live kah? Philip, live kah? Live?
Bikin malu. Malah. Okay, the same slide also, I just name the food lah yang dia
Yeah.
bagi apa tu dia bagi si Chris lah. Okay, sekejap
Yeah.
the slide.
Mm.
Wah, butot. This butot is what? Okay. Okay, then he said boso. Okay,
Yeah.
boso ni is like macam fermented fish.
Yeah.
Fermented fish, okay. Then the other one will be tuhau. Tuhau is like what I say like
Wild
macam
ginger.
wild ginger. Then Noredah pernah makan ni. Then dia
Oh,
kasih macam
saya suka tuhau.
okay, we will
Okay.
try. And then the last one that he recommend is actually bambangan. Bambangan for me is it's like mango but macam indigenous. Maybe di Sabah saja ada ataupun lain tempat, but it's in other places pun ada. Somebody said, I don't know
Yes, but they just don't eat it the way we do.
Yes,
They
okay.
just yes.
Then
Itu saja.
bambangan ka, and then he said he. So it looks like empat ni Datuk will eat, but Datuk will only eat butot if I eat butot lah. Tapi set challenge done lah.
Okay.
Okay, with that, I'm apa tu? I really had a great, awesome chat with the Sabah Tourism Ambassador, that is
Yeah.
Datuk Wira Lee Chong Wei, and
Thank
also
you.
with the Sabah Tourism Board CEO, and
Yeah.
then on behalf of Sabah Way Forward, and
Yeah.
also Kupikupi FM is a very famous Sabah local punya apa ni radio station, and
Okay.
also CITYFM, which is the sister of Kupikupi FM. We would
Yeah.
like to say how to say kotolodan, terima kasih,
Ketohuadan.
Yeah.
and thank you very much for Datuk for apa tu agreeing to talk to us. I mean,
Yes,
to chat with us, and also Noredah. Thank you
You're most
very
welcome.
much.
No
And
problem.
then it was a really great one. And then maybe we can have part 2, that is the butot challenge ka apa.
Boleh,
Maybe Kupikupi FM can host us in Sabah. Then we have a live radio butot session or something like that lah. Boleh ka?
Boleh. Sure.
But
Boleh.
I have to
Boleh.
ask agreement lah dari Kupikupi FM.
Yeah.
And then maybe that's that. Okay. So maybe Datuk want to say last word to apa tu, to peminat ataupun last word to promote kita punya apa tu Sabah lah last.
Okay. And I want to say thank you for the Philip for the today's section, and also Puan Noredah, and just appoint me to Sabah Tourism Ambassador. And I hope so. And Sabah people jangan marah. Saya tahu saya bukan orang lokal Sabah. I think local Sabah orang semua is sama juga sama saya. And just all is the same with me. And position is the Sabah Tourism Ambassador. And I know in a lot of Sabahan, a lot of people just message me why you do the Sabah Tourism Board and just Sabah Tourism Ambassador. I'm from Malaysia. I also Malaysian people, and Sabah also from Malaysia. I hope everybody is understand, right? And this is I hope I can bring a lot of people over and international people know in Sabah the tourism. Not in the Sabah. I think next time I can do a lot Malaysia tourism ambassador also, not in the only Sabah. And I can bring a lot and know in the world, maybe not in my friend only, in my friends in the international, right? And this is a very important. I know a lot of people after I put in my Instagram and Facebook, I also say sorry, I cannot reply all the messages in my Facebook and Instagram. I think a lot of tit-tat message me. Other people also call me, why you do the Sabah and ambassador? Why not do the artist and do? And this is this question I cannot say anything. I just say you can call the board member. You must ask. You can allot the ambassador. Not in only me can do the Sabah tourism ambassador. I think Puan Noredah also can appoint 2 or 3, right? And I think this is more important. And just people, sometimes people message me. I see that very angry for the I do in the Sabah tourism and ambassador. And I hope so. Sabah, the rakyat Sabah, okay. Saya sama juga, and all the rakyat Sabah same position and nothing. And I also hope people understand. I think it's one the people want to go to Sabah, and I think second or third and tourism ambassador. I think people can message to Puan Noredah is a board CEO. You can request. I think semua orang sama juga in the Sabah. I hope everybody is understand we also some orang Malaysia, and semua Sabah is sama juga dengan saya position in tourism ambassador juga. Also Philip just now he request to one Noredah one, and I think tonight you must give the nice proposal to Philip. Also we can do together. No problem for me. It's a no problem. After I retire, I can do something kasih balik untuk rakyat Malaysia, not in only Sabah. I think whole Malaysia. And this is satu untuk concern untuk saya, and saya rasa this is satu point untuk saya. I think Puan Noredah also understand masa saya kat Sabah, saya ada bincang sama dia juga. I try my best and very best untuk personally and my career. I told my different and orang. Saya mau buat satu benda, I want to buat the best untuk Sabah tourism, also Sabah negeri ini. I hope I can help, and I hope Puan Noredah after itu my ambassador, I also can give me the good report or some way you do the very best, can help the Sabah tourism. And I hope so also this pandemic faster going. I think a lot of people can travel, and because now my friend a lot also text me, wow, you do the Sabah ambassador, I cannot come, you say, because China still closing, and the all cannot fly again. I think this is a very important. I hope so this pandemic just faster and macam orang cakap selesai lah kan, just going just cooling down, and I hope so all the tourism not in Sabah only, whole Malaysia, I think people can go into Malaysia. This is a very important. I hope so everybody in life, I hope so more important kena jaga-jaga this COVID and kena ikut SOP, and all is happy and healthy. This is more important. And thank you, Philip, and also thank you and board member and Puan Noredah, and just appoint me an ambassador. Also call me today is a live, and also everybody can see me, and second time either third or third many time in the live for this section. Thank you so much.
Okay, Noredah, maybe some closing remark.
Well, thank you, Datuk Wira. Nice to see you online again, and thank you, Philip. I think let's hope that with the international border opening, Sabah is able to be being positioned again and take our place in the tourism, arena, and we hope we are able to help all the tourism industry players here in Sabah to get back what we had, what we enjoyed before the pandemic. That's very important.
Yes.
We will try our very best, different ways in making sure that Sabah is not left behind in tourism. We have so much to offer. We are so blessed in Sabah, and I am always very proud that Sabahans are always very passionate in promoting our state. Yeah. So let's show Datuk Wira what we have in Sabah, right? So I think with everyone's support, we can make sure that this is a success, and we're able to climb out of this pandemic, with a big smile. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's chill.
Yeah, chill. Okay. Okay, with that, on behalf of Sabah Way Forward and also Kupikupi FM and also its sister radio station, which is City FM, I would like to thank everybody for participating, and we just say goodbye lah. Goodbye, very difficult. Okay, bye
Thank
everybody.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone who has been listening. Thank you,
Thank
Datuk
you.
Wira.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Philip.
Thank you, Philip. Thank you.
See
Thank
you
you.
in Sabah. Okay, bye
Sure.
bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night.